just so you can talk.
Poof!
What?
How's everyone doing?
Doing okay.
Good. Sorry for the wait. I had to fix up and stuff. This time of night is always busy for me.
It's alright. It's okay.
Yeehaw. Conrad unfortunately won't make it, or he'll be late. He's got to fix his phone. So.
Oh.
Yeah, I do hope he can make it later, but made the executive decision to still play, so should be fine. Should be fine. Italy. Oh. Oh yeah, you guys let me know when you're ready to play. Cause
ready.
I'm good. I'm just bullshitting right now. Nefar, are you there? Nefar's not there.
I'm here. I was cooking, so I was in the kitchen and I had you guys on speaker so I could hear you.
I'll wait until you're done.
I don't want to hold things up if everybody else is ready.
It's okay. I don't want you to know something happens and set your
I
house
don't want
on
to
fire.
burn anything, but my bacon should probably be like another 2 minutes.
Bacon.
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 Making bacon, mac and cheese.
Okay. Nice.
I'm no Sam, but I think it's pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Made the sauce with smoked Gouda, and man, Gouda and bacon go.
Gouda. Oh, man,
Gouda
I
and
love
bacon
Gouda.
together. It's so.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's be right back.
Yeah, Gouda might be one of my favorite cheeses. Like regular cheese, beside the fancy ass cheese.
What?
Have any of you ever heard of Sling TV?
I've not.
Vaguely. I think it's like a weird service. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to learn. Trying to cut down on the cable, cause cut out the cable, because that shit is killing my wallet. I don't use it, but my mom does. I'm sure if it's fucking dish or not. Oh, okay. It's over the internet. Alright, be right back.
Sure.
Okay. I got this shirt today, and it's got some kanji on it, and I want to try to translate it, but I want to make sure that it's not I'm not wearing something that makes me an asshole. The shirt has a death on a skateboard, so which is why I bought it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
If I ever get a kanji tattoo or something, it'd just be a Baj from the old JoJo translation. Skillies. A Baj.
Get the kanji for pizza.
Pizza's always cool.
Pizza will never go out of style.
Oh man, that's good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I like to make a big batch so I can do meal prep for freezing it, and I'm really glad I made a big batch of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is Sean AFK now?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Thank you for mentioning spells known, Hunter, because when I raised my ASI, when I got my ASI, I should have raised my amount of spells known.
Hell yeah.
The amount prepared, yeah.
Yeah, but known.
Sorry, prepared and known are different things. What are you talking about?
So, I didn't have that many known before, but when I leveled up to 4, I should have gotten Let me count. I should have gotten more spells, basically.
You can, as an artificer, you can prepare spells equal to half your artificer level plus your intelligence modifier. So yeah, if you raise your ASI by 1, you can increase your amount of spells prepared per day by 1.
What was known, not prepared? Oh, you prepare. Okay.
Your spells known are your different lists. It's like for Battlesmith, for instance, it's Heroism, Shield, Branding, Smite, Warding. Like those are your spells known that you've always had prepared.
All I know? Where's the how many do I know? I actually can't find that one. I was looking at you prepare the list of artificer spells. I thought that was how many I knew, actually.
Let me help here. So, with artificers, they're kind of like same as like clerics and stuff like that. So you have the spells that you have access to.
Oh, I knew the whole list.
What?
I didn't see anywhere where it said I knew the whole list.
Yeah. You have the full list from Artificer? I'm pretty sure.
Oh. Okay, it doesn't... I can't see that.
Because you don't have spells known, you have cantrips known, and then you have just spell slots per level. And then you have specific domain, if you want to say, from your different subclass.
I guess we need to add some spells.
Here, let me pop you over the list real quick.
I'll leave tools open. So, thank you.
Yeah, you know the whole list, but some are known to you. Some are like prepared and everything else, like Heroism and Shield, I think.
I
at least
knew
at your
when
level.
you thought that the list that they said with the intelligent modifier plus half your artificial level was how many I knew. So that's good. I have way more spells at my disposal than I thought.
You have them at your disposal, but you still have to prepare them. One thing I learned is that artificers still they really lack for preparation because it's half of their level.
I've been playing a paladin. Having like more than 4 is huge for me right now.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
You're good?
Okay. Should be alright. Is everyone here?
I think so.
Far, I got your mac and cheese. Mac back and cheese. I think she's still in the kitchen.
No, she was just here.
Yeah, I gotta put something away. I'm here.
Okay. I think she's good.
We were just talking about how I've been shortchanging myself on how many spells I've got.
Oh, yeah. Make sure you got your spells, Mion.
Yeah, I didn't see anywhere where it says that I know the whole artificer list, so I'm gonna have to put a bunch in my compendium.
Oh, is it like a cleric?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't
know that either. Damn.
Yeah, I didn't see anywhere where it says that.
Yeah, you can still only prepare like 6 of those, something though.
Okay,
that's
so
still, that's still way more than I have right now.
I prefer that access to the whole list. I think that's way cooler.
Yeah.
Definitely helps cut down on like bad decisions.
Yeah, right. It's like, well, I fucked up this. It's the only time it's a thing. It's like very specific spells in very specific situations that you encounter, and you're like, man, if only I had that spell. But whatever.
Mm-hmm. It can really fuck over sorcerers.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, sorcerers, people who have to commit to their spells.
Yeah, especially if sorcerer, you kind of spec into one thing.
Mm-hmm.
A fire sorcerer. Well,
yeah, right.
We're going to Avernus. Oh no!
Yeah. Imagine coming to Icewind Dale and being an ice sorcerer or something.
Yeah, basically, fuck that.
Actually, fuck, something like that happened in a one-shot I did. Like, she was playing a druid, but, like, it's a one-shot, right? And she took only necromancy and cold damage spells. And the whole thing is we're fighting against a frost queen. Oh, man. dude, that boss fight was crazy. Let me tell you, like if you like the boss, like throughout the game, we got cursed. So I was a blade singer fighter, right? We got a druid and we got an artificer, 3 of us, and the boss was basically like this fallen goddess, frost goddess, whatever, and she was resistant to non-magical damage. None of us had magic weapons except the artificer. Her only weakness is radiant, which no one had. The druid had guiding bolt, and she spent her spell slots throughout the whole thing.
Oh man.
Her AC was it 20? Yeah, it was 20, right? 20 AC or 22 because she had a legendary action to buff it, right?
Jesus.
And fuck, dude, like the whole she wasn't resistant to fire. Fire was neutral for her. The whole thing was just a struggle.
Yeah.
As me poking over and over, artificer trying to do firebolt, the druid turning into a spider and trying to bite her and stuff. It was a long haul. She did cone of cold on us like 2 or 3 times. Druid was like panicking and healing. Fuck, man. But it was good. In the end, we managed to defeat her.
It reminds me of what happened last night with my my players.
Yeah?
Like, I sent this CR18 creature against them. I put it on Twitter, and I'm showing it on the stream right now. But I thought they had more magical weapons than they did. Mm-hmm. And this is like a CR18 thing against like a group of like level 11s.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's actually a good fit. That's a good fit.
It was a pretty good fit to against them, but the problem was that I forgot that my warlock switched subclasses because they changed patron, and they lost like the hexblade or whatever, so they lost their magical weapon. So and they're a warlock rogue. So they didn't have a magical weapon. They couldn't hurt the thing. And the artificer, who didn't have a magical weapon, couldn't hurt the thing. So there was only the fighter and the monk that could hurt it. And the druid didn't prepare any like damaging spells except for a few that were just like from their circle. And then the bard was like, "I can't do anything."
Oh no! Oh man, yeah. And like I just remember, like the party in my game, we were level 8. Man, but like I loved it because like it was such a challenge. I love that shit. Like it was such a long haul. I think we went 2 nights because we started the fight and then we had to finish it another night.
Yeah.
Dang.
Because it was crazy. It was just me poking over and over.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I locked the monk. There's this one ability on the golem that I sent at him that essentially banishes them for a turn, and it like at the end of their turn they just come back. But if they get banished 3 times and they don't destroy these little like shards of crystal that are floating around them, they just get permanently sent to another plane. But the so what ended up happening was the monk kept getting hit by one. It just because he has like 6 charisma, so he just kept failing the charisma saving throw. He just like got shunted out every turn. And so the artificer, who couldn't hurt the golem, was just there every time he comes back, just smashing the crystals.
That's good. Excuse me. That's fun. Yeah, man. I'm a big fan of like just challenging boss fights. Like when I get frustrated, it's a good kind of frustration. I'm like, man, and it feels so good when you beat them.
Oh yeah. It was actually like the final turn was just the monk finally passed his charisma saving throw and just did like 80 damage in 1 turn.
Nice.
Or whatever.
Yeah, that's sick. That's cool. Very cool. All right. Yeah, let's start. What happened last time, gang?
I don't know.
That's fair. No, you know what, Chuck? You have to do the recap. It's all in you.
leveled up to 20.
Didn't you watch the VOD?
We all leveled up to 20, and we beat Aurel.
Yeah, now you're going to the abyss. There you go.
Really long session.
Oh man. Let's see, where did it start? It started.
We were still in the castle. We'd woken up for the day. We took a long rest there, and then we had breakfast with Avarice and Thub, and we kind of talked things over, and eventually kind of said, okay, we're gonna head out now. But before we left, they were like, hey, go find those dangled
Sunblight
Clan for us. And we're like, we'll give it a shot. So Tiffs expertly conned a small child who seems to be fanatical, devoted to the what is it, Black Blades? Levistus, yes. Levistus! They were able to kind of help us get it pointed in the right direction, and we found a house on the edge of town that was abandoned. When we sent Tiffs inside, we found that there were, of course, the Sunblight clan in there. Unfortunately, things kind of turned south because they seemed to be kind of, disturbed, insane, something.
They've been consuming Chardalin.
Yes, that's a very important thing.
Oh, Jesus.
To, eat it. And then he went all, crazy and were muttering, and they were acting like crazy cultists. And
the Skaven special.
And Tiffs encountered a Yuan Ti lady who was hiding in their bathroom. And when she tried to say hi and how was it going,
Tiffs was invisible.
They were not receptive to the thought, and then Tiffs decided it's time for us to take care of these dwarves because they're nuts. And we barged in, we kicked their butts, and the Yuan Ti lady helped us.
Yes, they did do quite a bit of damage to us. So.
Yeah.
Oh my! Gimlet got turned into scrap, so now I gotta go make him again.
Oh,
no!
Is it over a long rest?
Rest thing.
Okay.
Actually, if I have mending, I can bring him back, or if I had a spell slot, I could bring him back. But I did not, so
it's all right. We'll wait on that long rest, or something.
You
like
can
that.
do it, I believe.
Yeah, a little battered and bruised, and the Yuan Ti lady is here, and that's going to really pick up for the session.
Sweet.
Okay. Yeah, and that's where we left. These the Mind Master and these regular Sunblight clan members, if you will, they're soldiers, blah blah blah. You guys managed to take them out. The lady, she kind of, once that's done, she looks around. She's cautious of you guys. She's maintaining a distance, and then she moves herself over to right here. Keeping a distance. Let me ask what you guys want to do first.
Brick, noticing she's kind of keeping her distance, he's just going to kind of sit still and, kind of give a polite nod. Hello, ma'am. Not sure what was going on in here, other than seemed, at least from the description, you were kind of trapped in here.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Everyone can roll a history check. 10, 8.
1 second. Big brain time. Here we go.
Boys.
That's what you get.
That's what I get for jinxing myself. I don't know shit. I'm distracted packing up poor Gimlet into my sack.
Is anyone willing to re-roll with their inspo?
Yeah, I suppose.
Amazing.
Alright, let me do this. I'm proficient in history. I can try.
Yeah, you can do it.
I got this.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Unbelievable! Listen, all you guys had to just eat shit so Brick could get the 20. Very good. That's teamwork right there. All right.
Distracted. Brick's the only one that's like keeping focus.
Oh god. All right. So that's like a culture check, right? Let's see. You got a 20, so let's say like Brick, maybe one of your crewmates were Yuan Ti, and they shared with you a lot of historical and cultural stuff. Depending on the location, as in city and wherever, Yuan Ti tend to just keep to themselves or other scaled ones. They normally like dislike other races due to there's a lot of insensitivity towards Yuan Ti and assumptions. They have to deal with a lot of social stigma. Let's see. I'm going to give you some guidelines to interacting with this individual. For one, like Yuan Ti absolutely loathe being called snakes, which even results in them like will fist fight you. That further paints them being called aggressive. Culturally, they only hiss and emphasize S's as an insult. And well, ironically, that will further, like when they're very angry at someone, they'll start hissing, and that just further digs into them being equated to snakes by others. Overall, they're very sensitive and about their culture and history. They don't like being questioned about it, especially in having to explain their anger towards a lot of the insults they get. They're actually victims of being forced into reservation camps, where a lot of negative things happen to them, which was mostly led by elves. Many history books also will frame elves as being like the oldest or first race of this world, and even like where they'll mention like that's where spell casting comes from. It comes from elves, where Yuan Ti state otherwise, and a lot of their rooted anger is from that. That this world, they are native to this world. They are this world's natives, and many of the world's artifacts and their sacred lands are stolen by elves and others. And so that also creates a lot of rebellious groups amongst Yuan Ti, and they're painted as terrorists when they try to take any kind of rebellion or radical movement, which of course leads to further discrimination. And some of these, they will go to extremes for their indigenous rights, which will include forming pacts with demons, devils, and other like. So you can kind of put two and two together that this Yuan Ti here, and even maybe the Yuan Ti you encountered before, the one with the spores, if you recall, they're allying with the Duergar, or I should say the Sunblight clan, as a means to rebel. You also note like she's wearing various accessories that a lot of Yuan Ti who are proud of their indigenous rights and will wear, and kind of symbolize that she is indeed a radical.
Say that the Duergar and the Sunblight clan and the Yuan Ti are allies?
That is something Brick can kind of make an assumption, because Yuan Ti because they're trying to rebel a lot to reclaim their sacred lands, and just everything, I should say, a lot of artifacts, various things, ruins. A lot of ruins might be theirs. They want those.
So it's an anomaly that she helped us.
What's that? Sorry, repeat that. I didn't hear you.
It's an anomaly that she helped us. If they're supposed to.
I'm more saying, leaning in for more, since Brick got the 20, he's more like connecting a dot to say she's likely allying with the Sunblight clan as a means for them to reclaim their stuff.
That's why she attacked them then.
Yeah, and that's a question, right? That's a question Brick can ask her and so forth. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because obviously she helped you guys, so what's up with that, right?
No, we don't mean any harm. I know things are a little tense around here. I'm sure you got a little spook from our friend there when they were invisible. We appreciate your help. We just wanted to see what all the hubbub was about in town. They were saying there was some Sunblight clan in here.
She's still very cautious, but I don't trust you, and you shouldn't trust me. But I do need assistance. And you're clearly not some residents who wandered in here. So who are you? And what do you know of the Sunblight clan?
Well, some would say we're adventurers. Some would scoff at that title. Mercenaries, maybe, but we're just part of the Stormhearts. We like to help out people. At least when he looks at the others. At least I think I like to help out people.
Thumbs up.
Okay. Yeah, you can tell she's like insight checking everybody. If you don't mind, everyone kind of tell like how does your character respond to Brick saying that?
Oh, all teeth.
Teeth.
I'm trying to rummage through some of these dead Duragars.
Sure. They have a lot of. They're very filthy. They have basically nothing on them other than their clothes, their weapons.
Okay, I was just looking around, just rummaging them for. That's what I'm doing when she's like looking at us. Like I'm just like scavenging.
Right. Not really. Yeah.
Was preoccupied muttering about the upgrades she wants to make to Gimlet once she gets them back together. But then she
Perfect.
And she kind of wanders over and pushes her goggles up on her nose and goes, "Hi there, Tyura Brightshell. Pleased to meet you. Thanks so much for your help. We really appreciated it."
She just she's observing everybody. She literally just nod. My name is Alyssa. I'm a Yuan-Ti who fights to reclaim our land. What you call Icewind Dale and what you know as a frozen tundra was once a lush green jungle, and I fight for my ancestry and present people. She's like gauging how you're responding to that.
We're here on an somewhat official business, and we can't unfortunately tell you exactly the details. That has nothing to do with that specifically, and we don't. At least speaking for me, I support whatever you're doing, and I mean, if this is your home, then this is your home. We were asked to look into the Sunblights here. They said they were in town, and said they might possibly be a threat to the people in town.
She'll nod at that. Well, my group, we sided with the Sunblight clan as a means to an end. We want to reclaim our land, and the plan is, well, we'd allow the Sunblights to rule over the area that is 10 towns. Unfortunately, it seems many of them have become unstable.
Eaton Chardonnay? That's just downright psychotic. I don't understand what they were thinking.
She nods at that very strongly. She does like two deep nods. And like she points at kind of waves her hands at them, their bodies, their corpses. They were comrades. We were stationed here until something was to happen. And then the plan was for us to attack the city's militia. I actually don't know what that something is, but I believe it has something to do with the Chardalin and a dragon. The unfortunate
I
thing
wanted to ask, were they always like that?
She says,
Oops, sorry.
Go ahead. What? Go ahead.
You have any idea what they were thinking?
She says, as far as I know, they were always very focused. Like, they were being charmed in some way by some higher power. And she kind of says, I believe that was the Chardalin. Their king, Zardarok, covers himself in it, and he hands it off to all of his soldiers. And well, that's over time they become more and more insane as they are exposed to it. And she points to the mine master, Duvalin. He was given Chardalin by an envoy a few weeks ago, and that's when everything just kind of tipped over.
Should be keeping an even bigger eye on that stuff.
And he wears it like armor.
Actually, she said he literally wears it like armor.
That's better than eating it, but I still wouldn't do either. It's like they don't even realize what it does. It's dangerous stuff.
She sighs really hard and like rubs her head and says, I don't think Master Malik or Enki foresaw this. She seems like a little hesitant to talk more, but let's see. One of y'all can roll persuasion.
I got this. You know how great mine goes.
Oh no!
Does it look like these guys still have any Chardalin on them, or is
I can
it
go for it. I'm
all consumed?
Trained.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they do not have any on them.
Eat it all.
So I think you can tell us. We're all friends here.
All right. That's good. 15. Solid. Right on the mark. Just Master Malik and Master Enki. They're both ancient Yuan Ti from the Savektai. That's our term for when this world was still ours. They awakened about 2 years ago from Verdari. And she's pausing herself to explain it. That's like a deep sleep very old Yuan Ti have to experience. Master Malik is a powerful psionic, and he's in fact teaching the so-called Dwargar king, Zadarok. With that again, like she sighs, like you can tell that she feels disappointed in this whole allying with the Sunblight clan.
Hear about a bit about Zadarok, because is he the Durgar king or is he a Sunblight clan guy?
He is a Sunblight clan guy, and he's titled himself as the Dwargar king.
So, I would know the Durgar.
Oh yeah, you know it's total bullshit.
So Tyura makes a scoffing noise and goes,
Yeah, it's total bullshit. Like you've never even heard of Sunblight before. These guys are like out of nowhere, basically.
He scoffs.
Go ahead and make a history check. Let's just do this for fun. Go ahead and make a history check.
I'd better know this. If I don't, it's because I've been out of town. No!
Yeah, you have no idea. You've never heard of Sunblight. Even from way back when. Like, you have no idea what this is. The name Zardarok, like you're just like, who? Who's this clown?
We've heard that name before from the
of course, yeah.
prophecy.
I meant like on a for Tyura, like knowing him if he's like actually royalty,
semi-personal level.
Yeah, if he's of any importance, you have no idea. You've never heard
I
of
would
him.
know the actual leadership structure in Durgar society and just know that that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you would at least know, like, say, Obama or whatever.
Exactly.
Like, this guy's a nobody, as far as you know.
Okay, so she just scoffs.
Alyssa will continue and say, his partner, Master Malik's partner, Enki, is actually both a mage slayer and a holy guardian. And you can see that she has, like, this admiration for that. However, they're both no longer in their prime. They're thousands of years old. So that is why we, as a group, we've had to ally with the Sunblight clan. And as I mentioned, the goal is for us to be able to reclaim all of our land, all of Icewind Dale, including even the spine of the world. And the Sunblight clan will just have what's left of 10 towns. And
they agree to all that.
She sighs. I really feel we're being played. Regardless, I just want out. I just want out, and I just want to find my sister, Alaya. Oh, she's a druid, and I know she was assigned to work with Nildar Sunblight. I haven't seen her in almost 2 years, so I just want to find her and lay low.
Can I? She's a druid. That makes me really sad. Could you give her a description of her?
She says, well, unlike me, she had more serpentine features, particularly on her neck and her back. Other than that, she looks more so at me. And let's see. Let's see. Brick.
I'm trying to connect and see if this is the same. She's describing the person.
I'll give it to you. It's definitely her. It's definitely the same druid you encountered. It's Nildar's base. Nildar is the guy you killed too.
Kind of like heavy sighs. Oh dear. Well, we've already been to Nildar's fort.
You have?
Yeah, we did see your sister there.
You met my sister?
Met is not exactly the word I would like to use, or wouldn't use.
She's rather confused.
Leans over and to Amber and goes, "Is that the one we,
We unfortunately found her experimenting on bodies of people, and my rage got the better of me, and I figured that she was holding people prisoner, and I attacked her and killed her. Well, we killed her, but I was the one who initiated combat without talking to her.
You see her like she's out of breath. Like her soul just got sapped right out of her body. And then you see go ahead.
Is she gonna attack us? How did Brick do?
You see a flash of anger on her face. But Brick, how about you make a persuasion check? Or anyone can make a persuasion check if you want to try to.
I think Brick can do it. Needs to make this.
So right now we're not here to hurt you either.
I saw her experimented on bodies of Sean. What were the people again that were in there?
They were just random people. Mixture of some just random people.
You said they were a certain group of people.
Did I?
Yeah, they were.
Maybe they were the Reghead, the Reghead.
The Reghead barbarians. Yeah.
Yeah. I believe maybe that was them.
Yeah, I think so. They were nomads.
Right? Yeah, nomads. Mm-hmm.
I saw her experimented on people, and they were people in cages. So, the anger got best of me, and I can't really explain it other than that. I saw somebody in need and tried to help them, but we come to find out the people were already dead.
She has this angry face, this face full of rage, but she breathes, exhales. Well then, and with that, she, you can see her, she waves her hand, and
you can see Brick just kind of slump.
Oh, dude. What's Hunter's character's name? I forgot.
Jackal.
Jackal. Jackal, you can make a perception check.
Oh boy.
Yeah. before you notice, I guess you're busy like digging into the bodies and stuff, or like trying to search them. You kind of the door behind you slides open. Before it closes, you guys all hear a voice that says, "If you come across other Yuan Ti working along the Sunblight clan, especially if you encounter Master Malik, you should just surrender. They won't kill you, I'm most likely." And then the door closes.
Hmm.
So they will or won't kill us.
They won't kill you. Roll an insight check.
Yeah, okay. Good idea. What is with these rolls?
Yeah. You're unclear of what that could mean. It feels like you're just unclear whether to trust that or not. Possibly she is, possibly not.
She turns to Brick and goes, "Oof, I'm sorry. That was a little bit awkward, wasn't it?"
I think you did the best you could in that situation.
Brick just silently nods, still kind of visibly dejected and just like.
Tyura like pats his hand because that's all she can reach.
So what? This is all some kind of turf war for her?
I think it runs a bit deeper than that.
It sounds like Sunblight clan are a means to an end for her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it didn't sound like she was super into that alliance.
I
Well,
mean,
considering what happened here, I wonder if that's going to continue on.
Brick kind of surveys the bodies here. They don't seem like great allies.
Of course, that might have been why she helped us.
Likely, but
Yeah, she may have just been looking for an excuse.
But not all of them are eating the damn charter. I mean, I still can't believe they'd be doing that. And she starts muttering about what practice that is. Imagine, like, chewing on uranium is how she's, like, doing it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Exactly.
well, Brick just kind of slumps. It like sits on the ledge there, and just kind of takes a little breath, like breather.
Sure. Brick, make a perception check for me. Okay. Like underneath like the stair boards, like basically right under where Tiffs is standing, T-posing, I should say. You notice you see a little hand. And when you like look at it more, you notice there's a chewinga stuck under the floorboards.
Tiffs, could you move out of the way for a second?
All right, British noises.
Brick kind of reaches down to the floorboard and then just tries to grab and like pull it up, like freeing.
You see that given like the poor little guy is squished in between the boards, he's going to need someone with a dexterous hand.
Actually,
Dexterous or tools or something like that.
looks over to Tiffs or Tyura.
Mm-hmm.
You two are more technically inclined than me. We got a little fella here that's trapped.
I'll let Tips go for it. Or, I don't know, does Jackal have much dexterity? I have dexterous hands, but not...
I have mage hand.
The mage hand can reach, but it won't be able to pull him out. Someone's going to need to do a sleight of hand check.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have a decent dexterity, so
Whoever wants to go for it.
Let's do
I'll help him by like pulling the boards back.
Okay.
Alright.
All right,
Jackal, are you proficient?
I am. It's like I got like a +3 total.
That's same.
If you're proficient, that's good.
I'm +3 as well without proficient.
And I'll give you advantage since Amber's pulling back on the board.
Go for it, Jackal.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
This is the best I can do on my thumbs.
All right. Nope.
At advantage.
Oh wait,
You
advantage.
have advantage.
Sorry.
Yeah, roll again.
It would have been the same result with me.
Yeah, like you kind of reach in, you manage to touch him, and like he grasps your finger, but it's not enough to pull him out. Poor little guy looks like he's kind of like he's kind of fretting under there.
Tiffs? If not, then maybe I'll use one of my tools to pull up the floorboard.
Yeah, if you want to rip up the floorboard, you can do that. You can roll. It's just going to be a time thing.
I have woodcarver's tools.
Yeah, you will do it, but if you want to roll just to see how fast it takes you. Cool. Yeah, it takes you like 12 seconds, 2 rounds. You're able to like pull off the screws and whatever. You don't break anything, so you're able to like pull off the stair, like pull off a plank of a step. Yeah, and with that, like the little guy like gets out, and he's like he looks very happy that he's free. He's like bouncing up and down.
Oh, you trapped down there, little buddy.
Yeah, he nods.
How'd you end up down there?
He like does this whole miming thing, and roll a performance check.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I understand what he's doing.
You have no idea what he's just waving his arms around.
Do you want some food? And like Tyura pulls out a biscuit.
He'll take the biscuit.
Do you recognize this? And I'm going to pull out one of the soaps that
I was just thinking
we were given.
He looks at it, and like you can see, like he's getting the message, the telepathic message from it, and then he gets very happy, and he holds his arms out for the soap.
I give him the soap.
All right, yeah. With that, he jumps on it and whee, whoop, flies up into the air and disappears.
Oh, there's something good at least.
I feel like it's not collectible in a game.
Yeah, exactly. Jingo!
Yeah.
Jingo! I just realized that.
Do you have any other ideas of what he might have been saying? Like,
He just looked like he was like trying to tell some story of how he led here, but he got trapped.
I guess that's it for this area then. I guess we could either raid those baguettes in that barrel or move on.
Very good. Oh, yeah, on the map. Oh man.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
I also wonder. You think there's a bounty on these guys if we turn in their bodies?
Make an intelligence check.
I was asking everybody.
Oh, okay.
What was that?
You think there's a bounty on like turning in these corpses?
Well,
I don't have a clue. Maybe.
I would imagine that the black swords or whatever they are, they probably would be interested in them just to see that they have been dispatched. Although
I was just thinking the same thing.
Carrying a couple bodies in the streets doesn't seem like a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Only a paladin with an extremely stern face could pull that off.
Fortunately, we don't seem to have that available to us. But, well, Gimlet's out of action, it seems, right?
He's going to need some work. Probably going to need to spend all night on him.
Yeah, I was going to say, is there anything else in this place, in this house? Are we the only people in here now?
It's very old, very dirty. You can see the blood stains on the ground. Basically, the only place you can see that's clean is in the bathroom here, that where Alyssa was hiding out in. Everywhere else is like it seems to have been just ransacked, and you can assume that's what the Sunblights did while they were insane.
Well, we could stay here. I don't think anyone else is going to bother us while we're here, and I don't really want to go back to that castle.
Yeah, this is a former inn, so it's dirty, but you can rest here.
I wasn't thinking a whole day, because, I mean, we just started the day. We could probably just take a few hours, rest, and I could head off and go speak to the Blades and have them collect the bodies. Not that I don't think we should leave them here, at least.
That's what you mean.
Yeah, I think cleaning them up at least is pertinent.
I think so. Rick kind of stretches. Alright, well, I guess I'll go and let them know that we did find them. We won't mention anything about the, Alyssa, the auntie lady. We'll keep that out of the mentions. We don't need them.
Yeah, better keep that one under wraps.
Don't need those cultists to have another, set of people they're looking to murder. Hopefully our next encounter with the Durgar Sunblights goes a little bit better. Maybe they'll
Well, if they're eating Charlin, I don't know if that's gonna work out.
Well, the ones in the fort weren't eating Charlin. They seemed pretty sound mind. Just we were intruders, and they, acted accordingly. Hoping that we can actually get a chance to talk to them before, hostilities.
I don't know about the sound mind thing.
What do you think it is?
Well, there was Charlin that we recovered from there.
Yes, and those guys were definitely not sound of mind.
Well, we didn't really get to see them in action.
That's true.
Oh.
Given the guy was able to give his life or whatever, they were not stable. They were not to the extremes like these guys, obviously, but you can tell they were definitely not stable.
All right. Yeah, because these people seemed a little bit more almost feral.
Yes.
In a sense.
Yes.
They've lost their mind, where the other ones just seemed like they were,
Yeah, they were
devotion. They have just a heavy devotion.
Right. An obsession.
Seems to be a running theme, though, because the Black Swords weren't all there either.
You reckon if we just cut off the supply of Shardlin or something, maybe they'll just...
I forgot. Amber, roll a religion check for me.
Oh, sure. Oh my god.
All right. You can pick up that, let's just say retroactively, when you were, maybe the energies around here. While it's still abyssal, it's demonic.
Right.
It's really wild. It's really strong, compared to the ones in the castle.
Right, which was more devils and lawful.
It was more so, it was, you can tell, I'll give it to you. You can tell that, Levistus is, channeling that abyssal energy specifically, so he can manipulate the cultists, as in the Black Swords, to serve him.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, I'll let everyone know my assessment of them then, just so you know. I don't think they're going to be very helpful either, because they're puppets as well, it seems like.
You think if we just get rid of the Shardlin altogether, they just, go back to their normal
I guess, but we got to find out where they're getting it all from first.
Yeah, I'm very interested in that.
Tyura, let's. Oh no. Yeah, Amber, Tyura, you guys think that if you find a resource, such as a library, to do some research. Potentially, you can learn more about Chardalyn.
Tyura looks at you guys and she adjusts her goggles and she goes, "It's time to find the library." You can hear like this crazy.
Are you practicing that? Because that was really good. That was really good.
She's just super, super psyched about the idea of going to a library.
Do you think anywhere in 10 Towns has one, though? I don't think we've seen one in any of the places we've been to yet.
In the castle.
That's
the mayor
right.
dude took you into there.
Yes, I do forget about that.
Well, there's one in the castle, so...
I suppose that's a good place to start then.
Oh, wasn't that on the tour? I don't think they showed me the library, but they knew that they'd never get me out of it. Let's go back to the castle now.
I remember when we spoke to the man whose bowels weren't...
Speaker Cranach. There we go.
Yeah, Speaker Cranach. That was... well, we probably only, not quite in there, but, we were focused on him just being a little out of it, but there was the library there.
Maybe they'll let us use it and read up a bit on things. Oh, and I've been meaning to research gaskets. I bet there's some methods for riveting. She starts talking about things that might relate to fixing up Gimlet.
Gaskets.
Aye, gaskets. It's impressive the things they're doing with rubberized material.
Oh, I got her going.
Don't worry, Amber. I'll keep her busy.
Starts muttering about heat resistance and how the new materials are more resilient and last longer and water resistant and all of these other things.
Brick gets up and he's just listening intently to Tyura to kind of occupy her rambling. Well, we should get going to the castle and let him know about the sunlights here. And
the sooner we get you to that library, the sooner you can start researching.
And I believe some of you are a little banged up, so honestly, taking a rest at the castle will benefit you.
Yeah, that's true. Save me some spell slots, too.
Like my token over Gimlet, but we're traveling together. He's in my backpack.
Nice.
Yeah, you gather up his parts and what have you.
I did that one before we even talked to to her.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Alyssa?
Yeah, it's Alyssa.
Brick's like, you want me to carry Gimlet?
That's very kind of you to offer. I think I've got him, though. I've got him all packed and it's all sorts of personal things in this backpack. I don't know if I'd want to trouble you with it. After all, if I want to access it, I'd want to have it handy, and I wouldn't want to bother you if I need to reach into it. And
it's okay, Tyura. I just wanted to do a Chewbacca moment with the broken robot.
Okay.
Oh!
All right, let's head to the castle.
Actually, that's a really funny image.
Yeah, that is good.
Just dragging Gimlet by his arm.
I'm sure
he's strapped on the back, and
you'll have another chance.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's fast forward you guys back to the castle, to the car. Oh yeah, this kid's back in his in the cage.
No.
Let's see. Out there, I'll say Thub is there, and let's go ahead and throw out. Where is that asshole? There we go. The speaker, and let's put Jackal with him too. Yeah. Like, ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Yeah, Speaker Karnaki's actually at the dining table eating. You see he has a nice big plate of fish in front of him. And he kind of looks up, sees you guys, and is like, "Oh, Stormhearts, welcome."
How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling just dapper.
Any more issues with your tummy, I hope?
It's oh yes, those seem to have been alleviated somewhat, but More importantly, they seem to have recognized my leadership as a speaker, and I'm once again running the place.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yes. Strangely, I can't leave, but that's fine. Not like I would want to anyway.
The library.
Oh, the library. It's right by my office, and across. Let me have Lanthus escort you. Lanthus! And Lanthus comes up and escorts you guys.
Yeah,
Brooke's gonna go to walk up to Thube.
Oh, well, sorry, moving your tokens. But yeah, you walk up to Thube. Oops, not there. Here.
Anyone else joining me in the library?
Oops, there you are.
I'm gonna inform them about the sunlights.
Alright, what are you telling me?
Yeah.
Well, Thube, we did a little snooping around in town, and, there was an abandoned, or at least empty, inn at the edge of town, and they were holed up in there.
Thube will nod. Excellent.
They were acting peculiar, mad almost. They were eating Chardolin, and they attacked us, so we had to, we took care of them.
He nods, yeah. Excellent. The Sunblight clan, they're using raw Chardolin. They're not being protected by Levistus like we are. You mentioned,
does he still have one of those amulets on him?
Yeah, he has an amulet on him. Just like every other one here, the amulet is devoid of any energy. It's basically just glass, black glass now. Like, you can tell, like, whatever was in there is spent. And it's a very tiny thing. It's like the size of a finger to make a shape of a sword. Hence the black swords.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think we figured out last time that it seems Levistus like empowers the person after they wear it, and then it's in them forever.
Yeah.
So.
He's your patron, if you will, keeps you protected, and your mind doesn't go. You don't lose your mind when you're exposed to the Chardonnay.
He nods. Correct. Of course, even with that said, we rather not expose ourselves to any Chardolin. It is of a source of power that is greater than any of us.
Are you aware of where the Chardolin is coming from?
He kind of shrugs. Chardolin is ancient. It's been around these lands for decades, centuries even.
So, real quick question. Is there anybody else we should be worrying about other than the Sunblights?
He kind of shrugs. None that we know of.
Okay.
Unless he thinks for a moment. In our records, we have signs of some footsteps being alongside these Sunblight clans' tracks. I believe I mentioned that to you as well. We were assuming it might have been a hostage. Did you find anyone of that meets that description?
No, unfortunately. Maybe just a courier or something. Probably nothing to worry about.
Alright, roll that deception. Let's see if Thube will get a good insight. Alright. Yeah, he sees you and then he nods. Perhaps. Well then, I thank you again for your work. Even though you may be hesitant to ally yourselves with us, I can assure you that we are on your side, as the prophecy has foretold.
Well, our concern is only the safety of the people of Icewind Dale, so, in 10 towns.
He nods. I can respect that.
So, who else joined Tiura in the library?
I'll go.
I'm going.
All right, everyone's in the library. Let's see. So, what do you guys want to look up exactly?
So, Tiura is just looking at the books. So she's just scanning along titles, and she keeps on getting distracted, pulling out things that sound interesting to her, like a history of the Northern Yuan Tea or something like that. And she's just grabbing books and putting them into her arms. And but she's trying to scan for like unique mineralogy, magic, and crystals, anything that might pertain to magic-infused materials.
Okay. I will say you don't find any books on the Yuan Tea.
But she's looking for interesting titles.
Anyway.
That might be
They've been purged by elves.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who else? Who's proficient in history?
I am.
I am.
Okay, just checking. Besides that, Jackal, what's Jackal looking for in the library?
I'm going for like a more unorthodox style. I'm going to be ritual casting detect magic, and I'm just going to be seeing if there's any books that stand out that way.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that I'll come across anything, but that's what Jackal's doing. So like, just drawing some chalk on the ground or on like a desk or something as I cast it, and then once I cast it, I rub the chalk away.
Should I do a history check?
Not yet. Hold on. And it's going to be investigation anyway. And who else? What's Amber looking for?
I'm gonna go like super direct route. I'm literally just gonna look for spines that say anything about Charlene.
Okay. Let's see. So Tyura is looking up like minerals and all that. All right. Both of you can roll with advantage. Investigation. Investigation is all about the research. So.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
22. Okay, perfect. Very good. Jackal, yeah, you go for your detect magic. What's the range of detect magic? Like 30 feet?
Should be the room.
I'm thinking about outside the room.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's only 30 feet. All right. Yeah, you detect nothing.
It wouldn't even hit outside the room, though.
Or would it?
No, it doesn't.
Or would it?
It's blocked by stone.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway.
Squabbles at night, though.
Let me break right here. Let's use a little bathroom.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
You're stretched and stuff.
Birds.
Oh, let's meet back in 2 minutes.
boot.
Anybody else back?
Yeah.
Hey.
Just waiting on Hunter and Chuck.
Oh, you laughing?
Some shit on Twitter, man.
Who's
Shit
being
on
goofy
Twitter.
now?
A little not safe for work, so
Okay, yeah.
best to not.
Then it's not safe for stream.
Yes. Waiting on Chuck still.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Hey,
Way
you good?
I'm
All
good.
Alrighty. Let's see. What are the scores again? 22 and a 19. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. No one rolled a nat 20 though. I'm just kidding. All right. Yeah, between you two, you're grabbing all the books on minerals and rocks and shit, and Amber going directly for something about Charlene. You guys dig through those books and you acquire let's see, some knowledge. Let's see. You're unaware of the origins of Charlene. But you do know that it's something that's seemingly been in Icewind Dale for a very long time, thousands and thousands of years, seeming to go back to a time before history was actually recorded, officially anyway. But what you do know is that it 100% it contains abyssal energy. You find like tons of different events throughout history that involving mages usually trying to use its power in some way. Like there's this one story that really stands out in which 7 evil liches were trying to imbue power within into the Charlene. And what happened was, well, instead of them gaining power, the crystal, like this massive crystal of Charlene, absorbed them. And that in turn kind of even empowered the Charlene even further. It seems like the Charlene is able to absorb magics.
Oh no!
You look and you can see throughout history. That's exactly what Charlene does. It's able to absorb spells. Like a raw piece of Charlene is capable of absorbing a single spell. However, obviously the innate demonic energies will corrupt the mind of its possessor. You can see, let's see. And when it absorbs a spell, that spell is in it indefinitely. It can be released seconds or centuries later. Well, once it's full, once it's contained with a spell, it has no other effect. The abyssal energy is kind of gone. It's like trapped in there. Well, I should say it's gone into the mind of whoever is using it. Releasing the spell can be performed by anyone too. All it takes is a simple thought and the intention to do so. No need to be a spellcaster. Just reading specifics like mechanical stuff, just to let you know, like if the spell has like a target or a range, whoever's holding the Charlene chooses it. And if the spell was to require concentration, it just lasts until the end of the duration. No concentration needed. You can even see some prices. Charlene actually goes. You can actually, sell it, depending on the size. Like a shard that the cultists wear, like the size of a shard, like the size of like a finger, or that can absorb a spell from levels 1 to 3. A rock that's like a good hand size can absorb a spell from 1 to 6, and a chunk, like a massive chunk, can absorb spells up to level 9.
Wow.
You're reading like ancient times. There's like like the big ones. They could absorb spells of higher levels. And legend says that there's still that massive chunk that the lich that absorbed the liches that holds spells of 11th level.
Is there anything in the books that suggests what would happen if you ate it?
You can let's see if you ate it. There's no records of you eating it. There's no, you see nothing of that. All you can see is like if you're exposed to it, touch it, exposed to it in any ways, you will get let me get to it. That's more like for an attack. Like when you're possessed by it, like when you're holding it, you'll get charmed. You get personality traits. Like you become very self-centered. You crave more power. You want to exert your control over others, and you want to be cruel or manipulative. You're a very cold person. And in addition, you're extremely possessive over your Chardalyn. You want more. You need more Chardalyn. You can see that the only way to undo that, let's see. You can undo that with any spell that would end a curse. However, after 9 days, it can only be reversed by a wish spell or divine intervention.
Oof.
In addition, even after you succeed on that initial curse-ending spell, there's a chance that it can fail in the future. If you're exposed to more Chardalyn.
Magic heroin.
It is. In addition, let's see. If you wear it as armor, it'll give you magic resistance. And hang on, give me a second. 1 second. I need to confirm something. Please hold. Yeah, it'll give you magic resistance and cold resistance as well. That includes like resistance to, like Auriel's magical bullshit. If you work it into a weapon, it'll cause a wounded creature to suddenly feel sick, making them become poisoned until your next turn. Anyway, and also it will deal like additional cold damage on it as well. So you can craft it. However, specific techniques are required to use it because it's like you're working with glass. It's more like a glass blower versus being a blacksmith to work with Chardalyn. What else here? Weapons. It's pretty pricey. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Those are the details you get. Hope you took notes.
It's all in the VOD.
It's all in the VOD.
Damn. This stuff is way more dangerous than we first thought.
Oh, you know what? Let me give you this too. Like, you know that that chunk that was able to absorb those liches, that's been going throughout history. It seems to have been absorbing. It absorbs multiple spells from multiple mages, and right now it's like has a accumulation of so much magic and spell and knowledge within it. That it's very well sought after. It seems to have spells that are, well, no longer within the spell weave, as in Mithra cut them off. So going back to ancient times. So it's very well sought after, this legendary crystal, and it has a name, Crenshinabon.
That sounds delicious.
It does, right? Damn.
Cinnabon.
Let me type that in the chat for you. And you can see that you see a list of like there's many individuals who sought after it. I shouldn't just say individuals. Extremely powerful entities, such as Levistus, Asmodeus, Demogorgon, Aesorak. The list goes on. A long list of just very powerful individuals. You also see another thing. Auriel is essentially charged with protecting the world from these things. One of the reasons she's so hostile is to keep people the fuck away from this shit. Particularly Levistus and all the others I listed. This is her domain. They essentially can't really set foot in here. But, well, Levistus is already invading, as you already know.
About where it's found or mined or
Yeah, everywhere. Because basically there was large chunks that just got shattered and scattered everywhere. So there's no specific location. It's not really mined. It's more so you find a piece on just in the snow or in the rocks or something. It's literally like trying to find shards of glass.
so. If you can't mine it, it's not really. It's just found literally anywhere.
Within not anywhere within Icewind Dale. It's Icewind Dale only. There's like records of locations. It's been found mostly like around 10 towns areas, out in the glacier areas. More records within the spine of the world, the mountain area. And like in some cases, like over time, like they kind of attach to rock and stuff, so you end up having to literally mine it. But because it's that old, like it basically more like rock grows around it. It's hella old. Hella old. Short resting.
Yeah.
You guys don't want a long rest? I'll give you a long rest if you want to.
I definitely would like a long rest, but
You want to do a long rest? I figured that we wanted to get out of here, get out of the town.
if Tyura long rests, she gets quite a few.
You get back Gimlet, right?
I get Gimlet back, but I also can infuse my weapon and give myself a big boost to my attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. If that works for you guys, Al.
I think it will be more beneficial for you guys.
Right. I just feel like we just losing track.
No, yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Alternatively, if you want to try find somewhere in town, you can try that.
Oh no, not. It's not like the issues here. It's like keeping track of on the trail of the people we're hunting.
Ah, yes, yes. Let's see. Yeah, I'll say you guys long rest. In like 6 hours or so. Like you guys just eat a meal and sleep and rest up, and then you head on out. Yeah, you guys are on the trail.
Okay. Using some of the random books she found in the library, she's gonna put Gimlet back together better than ever.
Yay! Great.
Brick will eventually make his way up to the library after talking to Thube. He's just looking for any kind of are there any history books or like fanciful tales or anything like that? That's
tales?
Yeah, just like legends or anything like that. Those are the things that interest
yes,
him.
indeed.
Heroic legends, stuff like that.
Heroic legends.
It's kind of what one of his fancies that kind of drove him to be.
Let's see. I don't know if I have heroic legends on me, but I can give
something
you
along that vein. It doesn't have to
give you a little book of legends.
All right.
That you can browse through over time. But you have one that says crap, let me try and find her name. There's a legend of where you just came from with Caer Konig. There's a lady of crap. White lady? What's the name again? Lady White?
I like the idea of the folktale of something just called the White Lady.
She goes by the name Karen.
I wasn't even thinking of that, but yeah. I can't find it. Oh man, that sucks. It's something like that. It's like Lady in White or White Lady. White Lady. Oh, that's ruined. But yeah, there's a legend of a ghost that's said to inhabit the lake in Karakonic. Let's see. There's a legend about the dragon, the white worm. And let's see. There's legends of Ariel in there, like her origins and so.
These are all in the same book.
Yeah, it's like a little book contained within it. Yeah, and like I'll say, there's like some stuff about the barbarians, barbarian tribes, the Uthgar. Like you kind of like flick through it and just
like the White Lady, Ariel, the dragon, Uthgar.
Yes.
All right.
There's different tribes. Like there's of the Uthgard. But yeah. Excuse me. Cool.
Keep that on.
Yeah, you can take whatever books you want. It's not like the speaker's going to say anything. Man, why can't I find this stupid? Man.
It's alright.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just.
Oh, you're good.
It's me. Where the
Don't forget, Jackal. We get a long rest here.
Yeah, everyone gets a long rest.
Wonderful.
Spells.
Oh shit! It is White Lady. Okay, I found it. Yeah, White Lady is a spirit that haunts the shore of Lake Dineshare over in Karakonic. It is White Lady.
You did it.
I did it. I was right.
You did it.
Okay, sorry. I had to confirm that.
I know how you feel.
Yeah. Anyway,
We've all been there.
You guys go long rest. Wake up in noon, whatever. Like you guys set out like early ass morning anyway. So, okay. All right. What do you want to do?
Alright, I suppose we're gonna head on to. Can you take us up to the world map?
Yeah. Okay, you guys are here. Oops. Let's try and see if I can get this. It's really hard to. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Never mind. I was seeing if I could expose it on the map for you, but it's not very nice right now.
It's probably underneath the map layer or something.
Yeah.
Just click on the map layer somewhere off the
Oh no,
side.
I can see it. I can see
Okay.
it. It's like I'm trying to keep it separate from all the information you're not supposed to see.
Gotcha.
And it's like combined in one square, so too bad. All right. Yeah, you're here, Care de Naval. You guys need to head to East Haven. From rumors and such you've heard, Torga's outpost, trading outpost, is along the way.
Ooh.
Which has Cephacaltro. That's your bounty, assigned by Cosmic.
Yes. Should probably
And
get back to that, huh?
let me see something real quick. Okay. All right. How are you guys leaving? Are you taking so to head to East Haven? In total takes 9 hours, but if you use your mounts, the axe beaks or the things, the sled.
Yeah, we would
It'll
probably
be-
just rent Axe Peaks again.
It'll be 400
It's
there,
been pretty reliable so far.
Okay, great.
How much
does that charge?
I don't remember.
I'll say it's different per town. So.
Sure.
Because these guys you're heading. It's a 4.5 hour thing. So, per person is going to be 4 gold.
Brick will pay his for.
Yeah. Let me just
Yeah, I mean, it might be a little faster too if we do that.
In a less cold, like not being outside
Yeah.
so long.
Definitely. Okay, I can pay 4 gold.
All right.
Wait,
Taking 4 gold from Tiffs.
What's the movement speed of axe beaks?
The movement speed.
Like, how do they compare to us?
Horse-like.
How compared to you, horse-like? Yeah, like they're just designed for traveling on the snow and stuff.
60 feet?
So they'll get there in 4.5 hours. You will get there in 9 hours.
Like 60 feet or 40 feet or...
Let me see what their exact speed is.
It's 50 feet.
Okay.
I think it's less the speed and more that they're accustomed to traversing the terrain and
Right.
stuff.
Yeah.
They know the exact track, the exact path. The guys are basically autopilot. They're trained.
Putting together a gimlet-powered sled where he's got his little tank treads and he pulls me along because his speed is 40. But if the ox beaks are faster, then yeah, I'll do that.
Even if you do that, it's not like he knows the exact terrain and all that. There's a lot of terrain that he just wouldn't be able to navigate, especially just on treads. The dogs, beaks, they're trained their whole lives to. They're trained from birth to or hatching, whatever, to navigate these lands.
So then, does it need its own axe beak then? Because I'm trying to think of like how does it, if it's not as fast, then I guess it could just follow along behind and then catch up to us.
Giblet? This is pretend Giblet is like tied onto one or something. I don't know.
He
And
folds
he's
up
like,
into a suitcase.
Yeah, there you go. He's Iron Man, you know. Don't worry about that.
I can take up Brick on his offer now, and then Brick can carry him on his back in his haversack, but his drill bit and most of his top half will be sticking out.
Yeah, there you go. Makes it a little, just folds into a backpack, you know?
Yeah, but not completely. It's too big. I was able to do that when he was in pieces.
Or like a briefcase.
Now he's gotten heftier because he's gotten upgraded.
Nice. Well, that's good. All right, you guys head out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
got
so.
some
I
for
don't think
gold.
there's anything else here.
Everyone subtracted 4 gold from their sheets.
I did.
Yeah.
For war. good.
Hunter?
Yep.
I haven't. Okay, there. I haven't heard you for a little while. So
All right, on your way there, you get a. Let's see. You get a transmission. You hear a voice in your heads. You recognize it to be Sayume. Say, hello there, darlings. Just to let you know, we've actually managed to set up all the towers and circuitry needed in order for Ariel to come and pay you a visit.
Can I respond to this? He Briggs is talking out loud.
Yeah, you can think it.
Oh, he starts singing. Excellent. Well, we definitely could probably use her assistance at some point. Do we contact her through you, or do we contact her directly, or?
Ariel has their mysterious ways. They'll show up at convenient times, or perhaps inconvenient times. I believe they may make an appearance shortly. Other than that, recall that Kazuma's bounty, Sefek Caltro, I believe he's actually close to where you are.
Yeah, we're heading on our way there right now.
Be sure you prepare yourself. I'm afraid to give you grim news about one of your friends, Anders.
What? No.
Well, it seems he was trying to approach Sefek and take him on his own, and, well, the worst case scenario seems to have occurred. But with that also means Sefek Caltro is certainly going to be wanted for murder.
He's dead?
Yeah, you don't hear a reply about that. It's like actually she'll say, yes. Seems Anders was killed by Sefek Caltro.
Thanks.
In fact, you know what? On that moment, whoever's proficient in survival, roll it for me.
I'm proficient. I have 2.
Yeah, just roll it, man. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I'm not
Anyone
proficient,
else?
but I'm not proficient, but I have a pretty good score because of my wisdom.
All right, I'll allow
come
it.
back.
You know what? No, I'll give Brick advantage, saying you help.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, roll
Alright.
it again, Brick.
Okay.
You guys are rolling like shit tonight.
I know. It's just one of those. Oh, thank God.
Okay. Yeah. Brick, you kind of observe you kind of like up ahead as the axe beaks are like running by. You notice there's like a nice plot of land that seems to have been inhabited. You kind of like notice like the posts and what have you. It seems like someone had a little camp here, more than a camp. And you like scan it, and immediately you see a body, and you see Anders halfway buried in the snow.
Brick will stop the axe beak and hop off and kind of
And he
just
goes,
rush over.
chocobo noises.
Work.
Rush over to Anders' body and kind of kneel down and Anders, I don't know why you went off on your own.
Not like this.
He's frozen cold, and however you see there's a little note in his hand. You take it, Brick, and as you open it, you can see that this was his final message, and it says that don't underestimate Sefek. He absorbs. It says the cold heals him. It says, and it like the last line is says like he gets stronger. He's too fast, and like it cuts off there, and you can see the writing just dribbles off.
Brick just kind of like looks up. Is it snowing or is it like a nice day? Like, how is the weather now?
It's cold. It's freezing cold.
But is it actively snowing or is it just cold?
There's like light snow. It's always snowing. It's not heavy snow, but it's a regular snow. It's an ice day outside. Thank you very much. Rocks fall. Jackal's dead.
No, Captain. There has to be one pun every session. There has to be.
It's called Ice Puns.
Yeah, exactly. No.
Yeah, Brick's just he's just looking up into the sky. Oh dear. He's gonna start trying to dig out Anders out of the snow.
Okay.
Wanna help?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you both of you help. Yeah, and you notice that he's just frozen solid. You notice on his body there's various wounds, stab wounds, and as you're taking off most of the snow to right in his abdomen is an ice dagger. And you recall that is the calling card of Sefik Calcio, like how he's murdered all of his victims. All of them were found with ice daggers inside them.
Like it's a dagger made out of ice. It's not just like an icicle.
Correct. It's a dagger made out of ice.
Tyura's looking disturbed and kind of upset. She's like, she didn't know him well, but she seems to have that kind of, oh shit, this is real look on her face.
Mm-hmm.
And she's kind of like standing nearby and not sure what to do. She's gonna start muttering to herself about how she only just saw him recently. We just saw him.
Yeah, like 2-3 days ago. That's when he left. He was proud and said he's going to take him on his own.
I'm gonna perform some funerary rites when we've got him dug up somewhere.
Wait a second. This was the Dragonborn guy?
No, this is Justin's character.
No.
Human
Okay.
warlock.
Okay.
Warlock.
Sorry.
He was a warlock, going to be a paladin.
I got them confused in my head somehow.
It's okay. Anders Brightwood, rest in peace.
Why?
Well, I don't know if there's any way to bury his body out here.
Unfortunately, there's no like soil to bury him. It's nothing but snow here. Like you're walking on like layers of just snow and ice.
Does he have a do we have does he have a Stormbreaker's patch or something that we can?
Yeah, he has his uniform on.
Dog tags. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would just say, I was like, is there anything that we need to
like dog tags?
To send in to the
Next of kin.
our superiors, or next of kin, or our superiors, or something.
Yeah. Let's go with dog tags. Let's say all of you have dog tags, like a little keychain dog tag, and maybe has your names and your date of birth and like that critical fact information engraved on it.
I don't know how that worked with.
I know. I don't know.
I don't know when I was born.
Magic.
Life on the streets.
Brick kind of thinks really hard. Hey, Sayome, there.
Yes, darling.
Unfortunately, we found Anders' body. Is there anything you could do to, I don't know, have somebody come out and get him or teleport?
We'll take care of it.
Thank you. Brick looks to everyone else. Seems Sayome is going to take care of it, so we should probably just leave him here, but go ahead and make sure to grab his tags there. I could have used. He just like instinctually grabs like the little flask of like whiskey and just starts
pouring out for the homie.
Yeah. Oh dear. I hope Poki's okay. She heading off too. Hope she's got a little bit more level head on her. Breaker looks to Jackal. I think you knew Poki, correct?
I mean, just slightly longer than I met you all.
I just hope she's okay. I don't know. Not exactly what I want to see is my comrades like this. With that, Brick just starts to head back to the axe peak after, like, gently putting down Andrews's body.
See, at that point, you see the snow that's falling stops. It seems like the air around you has become still. As you take a breath, even your exhale, the mist that forms just kind of freezes in the air itself and slowly floats. And at that point, you see an individual appear before you. And put you guys on a map real quick.
Sure.
Oh no, not on the map.
I'm gonna die.
Just to see tokens. Not him. Actually, it's fine. You don't need tokens. Let me just open that up. Yeah, you don't need tokens here. Because you're gonna get to see individual looks like they're dressed in a robe, a long robe. You don't need no stinking tokens. They look like they're very clearly androgynous. It's very the type of fashion is you can't describe it. There's no origin that seems to be of this type. And they look oddly what's the word? Cheerful. As before you appears this individual.
Shit.
The Ariel?
And they say, oh yeah. And they say, oh yeah. They reply to Tyura, yep, that's me.
Oh. Do they seem cold?
No. In fact, there's no air coming from their mouth or nostrils. Doesn't seem like they're breathing. They'll continue to say, finally got this whole network set up so I could come visit you. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
You sent by Sayumi by any chance?
Sorry, go ahead.
Were you sent by Sayumi by any chance?
And they'll say, wasn't sent by her. I'm here because it's time for me to come here. That's all. And they look over, see Anders' body, and says, oh, fallen soldier. I'll take care of that. They point at Anders, and his body disappears.
What?
What did you do with him?
I took care of him.
Brought him back to life, you mean?
They nod their head. They shake their head. No, I can't intervene like that. I took care of them, sent them to headquarters. They'll get a funeral and all that.
Thank you.
And they look very puzzled. Don't thank me. It's just part of the contract.
You still performed your duty, and it's always polite to thank people.
They look confused. If you say so. Well then. Are you aware that I'm a magic shop, yes?
You are a magic shop.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you as an individual.
Mm-hmm.
Not that you run a magic shop, but you are a magic shop?
Mm-hmm.
Now, how does that work? Are you in interdimensional space or some sort?
Something like that. Don't think about it. Just accept it.
Tyura starts muttering about what it could possibly be that she is. She can't help but think about it.
Brick just kind of puts his hand on her head. It's best not to think about it. Just accept it for what it is.
Exactly. First of all, like I said, magic shop. I only deal in magic items. Don't ever sell any mundane items to me, or I'll destroy them, and you'll get nothing.
Point taken. What about components or rare gems?
They will nod. If you need that, I'll take care of that. No worries.
But what if we want to sell them? Is that too mundane?
They will say, let's see. I'll take those.
Alright.
If it's useful for magic, then I'll take it. And they'll throw up a little price. Let's see, hopefully you guys will see this. Actually, not even throw up, like a little, like in your minds, you can even see it.
Oh, cool.
Right now, they sell potions of healings. Ariel's potion, which is 50% cost increase for maximum healing. A spell stone, 50 grand per spell level, plus components, if any. And an Aria spell stone is 50% increase, and anyone can use it.
Ooh.
No, any spell list you want, anyone can pick up and use it. And there's
spell
Brew of
being a stone that holds a spell that you can then cast, kind of like a scroll, right?
Correct. Yes, it's instead of a scroll, it's a stone.
Require attunement?
Nope.
Wow.
Can I
Just like a scroll, one-time use.
Can I copy the spell into my spell book using
Nope.
the same rules? No?
Nope.
Okay, never mind.
Well, I mean, you could just buy a spell scroll, which are common or uncommon.
They don't sell spell scrolls.
Oh, they don't? Okay.
Having a connection issue. 1 second.
Uh-oh.
So I don't see his item list.
Let me try and throw it up again. Show 2 players. Can you see
I
it?
just have to come back into Roll20.
I can see.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you have popped out a Roll20 for me, though, so you may just.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
You did for me as well.
If it doesn't show up for you, it's in our journals now under special NPCs.
Yes. There you go. But yeah, Brew of Warmth as well. That's a one of a kind though. 1 day immunity to any and all cold damage and weather. Use that accordingly if you're in sync for it. And voucher for Sayume soup, which will get you poison immunity, magic resistance, and more. Other than that, they deal with various magic items. They have a rare by rarity, common, uncommon, rare, very rare. And for legendary, it's equivalent exchange only.
Whew, 10,000. Alright.
Equivalent exchange, you mean if we find a legendary item, we can trade for a legendary item?
Exactly. And perhaps may take multiple rares or multiple very rares. We'll see, depending on how good they are.
Can I exchange my arm?
No, that's not magical.
Oh,
No.
an equivalent exchange, huh?
Mm-hmm. Can't you want to trade your little brother?
Definitely not.
How about your mom?
No!
Okay, good. Loaded up.
But okay, Ariel will begin by giving everyone, free of charge, one of her potions, which is again 50%. Well, it gives you max healing. They will give you. They'll give you the standard type, the common, the cheap shit. But that's 2d4, right? Plus 4, right?
Yep.
So that's just a full heal of 20, right?
2d4.
Excuse me, 10.
8,
10. I can't count. Shut. Or 12. God damn it.
It's somewhere there.
8 plus 4, right?
Or 3 times 4.
Huh?
Or 3 times 4.
Trying to find it. Potion of healing. 2d4 plus 2. Okay, so it's a flat 10.
Yeah.
My bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Had to look it up. Flat 10. So flat secured 10 HP for you.
Like, I'm trying to load up my character sheet, but Roll20 like loaded.
Slow.
Yeah,
You want me add it to your sheet just in case,
Yes,
so we don't forget?
Yeah,
Let's see here. Players.
I'm gonna reload.
Boy. Comment.
All right.
Okay. But yeah, everything else, otherwise, Ariel will say, put in an order, and they will get it for you. As long as it's anything under legendary. Again, equivalent exchange only for legendary items.
What was
No artifacts. What's up?
the pricing structures in the sheet, right?
Yes. Yeah, you should be able to just click on their sheet, and it should say bio and info, has their cute little token, and then you can see all the pricing. So.
Do you have anything on offer right now?
Right now, on offer, let's see. What will be useful for you guys?
Kind of giving me Janet vibes, like from The Good Place.
Yeah, that's what accurate vibes. Yeah, that's accurate. Janet. Hi, I'm Janet.
Girl, not a robot.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm just taking a look at some items here for you guys. Maybe just do a random assortment. Filter. Let's see. What can you guys afford? Remember, like uncommon and common.
We can pretty much only afford
Mm-hmm.
uncommon at best.
Let's see here. Let's see. They can offer you bag of holding if you so desire. Probably go with bag of tricks. Let's see. Let's go with cloak. Cloak of protection. I'll throw it at you.
Should probably get that.
It's not a bad choice.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you just put in an order. Gauntlets of Ogre Power. Why not? I'll put that on the list. Hat of Disguise.
The gauntlets are tempting, but it's like 18. It doesn't really do anything for me.
Yeah, right. I guess it doesn't. All right, yeah, you got your max. So that's nothing for you
Yeah,
right
I'll
now.
definitely grab the cloak of protection right now.
Okay.
And
5, so that's 500, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but anything else, yeah, just whatever you want to look up, let me know.
Yeah, we'll do.
And
A prosthetic limb. You want to trade out that arm now?
that I get that rocket arm. It's so cool. I was thinking getting another weapon, plus one-hander, just in case I want to use a shield. But
Do you want a shield?
I have a shield.
So you want a +1 shield?
No, like a +1 magical weapon. 'Cause
Okay.
I have a war pick, but +1 weapon would be.
Do you have one in mind? I'll look one up. Let's see what else I got here.
For infusions, I want to give everybody stuff.
You want to try it into fish command? That sounds fitting for him.
I don't know how many fish we're going to encounter.
Real handy.
Yeah, lots of frozen fish.
The lake is right there. You can go fishing whenever you want. Just cut the ice open. Let's see. Javelin of Lightning, Giovanni's special.
What about a Ring of Warmth?
Ring of Warmth?
Yeah, no, I'm just joking because it's it would make this kind of trivial.
True, but you also have to consider. Don't forget that the blizzards here are magical, so they won't actually affect. It won't help you.
I don't want to take up your infusion slots because you only get so many.
I only got 2.
Yeah.
So.
I'd rather you make someone have a magical weapon and then get, like, I don't know, a bag of holding or something. I guess.
One of the things I did during the last long rest we just did at the castle was I gave myself the repeating shot infusion on my light crossbow. So it now uses my intelligence as an attack modifier, so that's pretty sweet. Plus it does +1/+1, and I'll get the extra attack next level, so that'll be pretty darn good.
I think its floor is higher than Firebolt, but its ceiling is not. Right? I forget.
Well, I swapped out Firebolt because I really needed mending after that. I realized how important that is, and I'm not giving up guidance. Guidance is too much fun.
That makes sense then.
Yeah, I grabbed Spare the Dying, which seems pretty important, so...
You said that they don't have spell scrolls.
I believe so, is what Sean said earlier.
So, I can't remember, Sean, where you came down on guns. I think you said they're, like, really uncommon, right?
I think you stepped away for a sec.
Oh, okay.
Just take, I don't know, what do you think, long sword? The one-hander?
Yeah.
Primarily, I'm just bopping people with blood weapon, but it might be nice to chop something.
Well, I have a bludgeoning weapon, so maybe having a different damage type would be nice. Because I do plan on going pretty sword and boardy. Well, I'm going to be having a warhammer, but same thing.
Right.
I was going to ask earlier, like, if I should be more ranged versus up front and in the fray, and then I realized, like, we've got Tiffs, who's going to be all roguey, stabby, and then we got Brick, who's all barbarian-y, and I thought Amber used a hammer last time we fought with her, so I think I'll stay in the back.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely go more ranged, because I'm going to be an upfront tanky person.
Plus, Gimlet will be up there anyway.
Gimlet will be up there, so I'll let you guys enjoy Gimlet's ability to give disadvantage on...
Oh shit, Chuck.
Yeah.
There's a new spoil for D&D set. I'll have to get the translation for you, but...
Was it in something...
I just posted it in Icewind Dale.
Oh, shit.
Orcus, Prince of Death.
The homie.
Or Prince of Undeath, I should say. Sorry.
Hey, did you guys know about the Boots of the Winterlands? We might want to all get those.
The Boots of what?
Boots of the Winterlands. They give you resistance to cold damage, ignore difficult terrain created by ice or snow, and you can tolerate temperatures as low as negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit without additional protection.
Oh, so it's a Ring of Warmth, but better. Okay, got it. The Ring of Warmth does exactly the same thing, except for the ignore terrain. Yeah.
The difficult terrain part is what I'm like, ooh. It does require attunement, but that's not bad.
Yeah, we have a bunch of stuff that don't require attunement that lets us do a majority of that already, though.
Yeah, you're okay.
Like our winter clothes and snowshoes and stuff.
It mentions if you wear heavy clothes, you can tolerate as low as negative 100 degrees. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
It's way colder than that up here.
Yeah, the Boots of the Winterlands looks pretty good, but
I will say that it's way colder than that. It's way colder than negative 100. I know I wrote it down somewhere, the specific temperatures it drops to.
at least magically, right? Not just
It's
standard.
it's both like actually that cold and magical. So Ring of Warmth, Boots of Winterland, or whatever, they won't affect anything here in ice at this time, due to what Ariel's doing. So those items are null and void.
So, isn't everybody dead then? Like, does everybody have magical items
Because again, people stay in the towns, and in the towns,
And the towns are protected because of the sacrifices, etc.
Exactly.
I wanted to ask, where are you coming down on guns? I think you said they're rare, right?
They're extremely rare. Well, you saw one gun, like a little goblin seems to have made off with it.
Well, I left the guy in the storeroom with it.
And he's gone. I guess you missed it. Well, no, you definitely mentioned it because during the Hall of the Hubbub, everyone thought that the Sunbite clan kidnapped him, but you can tell that he just ran away with the gun.
Those guys worked there.
Not that guy. He's gone. One of them's still there.
Those guys weren't employees of the castle?
They were. But the guy, one of the goblins, you locked him in the closet with the gun, and now he's gone with the gun.
He stole the gun.
He stole the gun.
I mean, he's got a free murder stick, so...
Yeah, that'll be fun if that comes back with the goblin with the gun sitting on the porch of an old shack somewhere.
Goblin's got a gun.
Goblin's got a gun. There you go. Gun goblin.
Gun.
Got a cool light crossbow with a repeating shot.
That's nice. Yeah.
I was thinking for the one-hander, I'll just put in order, if they don't have it, a +1 longsword.
Yeah. How much is that? Let's see.
It's uncommon, so...
Uncommon, so yeah, 500.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. They throw like Ariel will ask like, how do you want it designed? Do you want any engravings on it?
Oh, if you could give something kind of a nautical theme, I don't know, just...
Okay. Let's see. They throw at you a sword. Let me see. Let me see if I can find a cool picture here. Probably not.
Is it available now, or do I have to wait?
No.
Okay.
You got it right now.
I think I'd also like to get a +1 Warhammer. That's also 500, I believe.
All right, you got it. They throw it at you. If you want any designs, anything specific.
The head is a solid beer stein.
Beer? All right, cool.
It's just a big beer stein that's made of metal.
Fair enough. That's cool. That sounds neat. All right. I dig it. Yeah, I don't have any cool pictures, but they throw it at you.
Excellent.
Excuse me, they don't literally throw it at you.
Right.
It just pops up in front of you, and it floats there waiting for you to grab it. Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. +1 longsword, +1 battle hammer, right?
Warhammer, yeah.
Warhammer. All right, there you go.
So I think I'd like to enhance my goggles with eyes of minute seeing.
Cool. Very cool.
So she's going to request a specific kind of glass that she can grind into a lens that will allow her to see incredibly tiny detail.
Is that a mundane item?
It's an uncommon magical item.
Okay. To make it yeah, okay. They'll let's see.
But she's describing it as if it was
okay, yeah. So it's still 500 gold then. And yeah.
But that's how I'm gonna roleplay it. Is she's gonna upgrade her snow goggles that she wears.
Nice.
It'll give her advantage on investigation requiring sight.
Very cool. Very cool.
Does anybody want a war pick before I just toss it into the oblivion? Because I'm not going to use it.
Oh, just a random war pick?
Yeah, it's just something we picked off a body. Go. Yeah, that was just me holding onto it for a one-hander.
I got you.
It also doesn't require attunement. Sweet.
Oh, I gotta name it, I guess, because it's fancy.
Yeah, the second dice is just the two-handed damage, which is weird because it doesn't add strength in there.
There we go.
Head cracker. All right. I like it. I dig it. Noise.
Not that you'll ever see me use it with two hands, but
you have a shield, right?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Just really like these clubs idea. I wonder, do we think that we're going to be hit with many missiles? That's kind of fun with a ranged attack. It doesn't say spell attack. Just have the gloves of missiles.
Could be anything. Those are fun. Or you could just be a monk. Actually, do monks get to do that in 5th edition?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's some specifics I remember, but yeah, it's mostly just as long as it's a ranged attack with a weapon. A weapon.
Yes.
The gloves of missile snaring is ranged weapon attack specifically. So not
okay. I'm reading what I want to see. I read ranged attack. Oh yeah. Well.
Oh yeah, here it is. Like during Aril's winter, it gets as cold as -148 degrees Fahrenheit. That's -100 Celsius.
That's very cold.
It's extremely cold. Magically cold, you could say. You're not allowed to go outside.
Oh, so Hunter, you were right. I do have disguise self now that I've got more spells now.
Yay!
Let's see, a gun. It's 2d6. suppose that is better than 1d8.
You can't purchase any guns, no firearms, because I treat them as like they're basically artifacts. And I have my own rules for guns as well.
Oh, so I couldn't like get a magic gun from her?
No,
Oh, okay.
they're artifacts. Every gun's an artifact.
Artifact meaning
It's unique.
Above legendary.
Above legendary, yeah.
Oh, well, if I'd known that, I would have got that gun in the castle. I just knew they were rare. I didn't think they were like freaking obvious.
Yeah, they're extremely unique.
I was surprised that you didn't.
Yeah, me too. I put it there for you, but all right.
As soon as I heard gun, I'm like, oh, Tyura's going to grab that gun.
Yeah.
In context, I was thinking
She was a woman on a mission.
Yeah, and plus I figured if I was invisible that the gun would be quite obvious if I I was trying to be
I was trying to tempt you deliberately with that. And shenanigans would have happened if you tried to take it. In other words, it's better off you didn't.
It's like they're
you'd probably be wanted for murder or worse, probably.
I mean, they were only cultists, so
that would be rude.
That would be rude. That would be rude.
It would be terribly rude. What do you think I am, a rogue?
And Tiffs would have stolen it immediately.
Oh yeah, Tiffs wouldn't even know what it is and take it anyway. It's like, what's this metal L?
Oh, it's a kill stick, ain't it?
Kill, yeah.
Oh, it's one of them rooty tooty shooties.
Rooty tooty shooties. And I'll say you recall that the gun that you saw, it was damaged. So you
That could have been our project. Oh well.
Let's see.
We're gonna go find a goblin who's like blowed up next to the gun.
Give me a second. I know I wrote it down somewhere.
Tyura loves a fixer-upper.
Where the hell did I write that down? There we go. All firearms are ancient and their origins are unknown. Most discovered will be damaged, and because they are made of an unknown material, they may be beyond full repair. That said, some truly believe there is a way, and an adventure would be required to solve this.
Yes, that's right.
In addition, they are likely to be lacking in bullets. Only a character proficient in firearms and in smith tools can forge bullets, which is easy for you, but anyway.
No problem.
A firearm cannot be enhanced via magic by any means due to its unknown material and nature.
We don't know what plastic is.
Yeah. The damage dealt by a firearm is piercing damage that will overcome resistance and immunity to piercing damage.
Holy fuck.
Cool.
Any feature of extra attack does not apply to a firearm. A firearm can only be shot once as an attack action, unless mentioned otherwise. On rolling a 1, the gun misfires. You must spend an action with your speed at 0 until your next turn to succeed a DC 12 check with Tinker Tools, applying dexterity to fix... Oh, that's a revolver specifically. This can only be performed by a character who is proficient in firearms and in Tinker Tools. But yeah, I have 3 types of guns you can get. Either a revolver, a shotgun, or a sniper rifle. And the specifics you will have to find out when you get one, if you get one.
Now that I know and understand the context of it, I guess I'll keep an eye out for the next time. Maybe we'll encounter that goblin.
Who knows? Who knows where the goblin would have gone? And this goblin's like, I'm gonna kill a dragon! Yeah!
with a broken.
Can you imagine, though?
Yeah, right?
The dragon comes out, he's like, you can't hurt me, bang! What the fuck? Because it goes through resistances and stuff, so...
Yep.
See you later, actually dragon.
See you later, alligator dragon.
They almost sound like Master Guns from Outlaw Star.
Oh yeah, that's a
good throwback.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. That's a good one. I want to rewatch that sometime.
Oh,
I need to rewatch
good.
all my.
It holds up.
Yeah,
it's
I heard
still
it has.
good.
I need to rewatch all my my classic animes.
Slayers.
I did rewatch Cowboy Bebop a couple of years ago.
Oh, I was-
Classic.
Yeah.
And I watched
Trigun. Oh, Trigun's a big O.
The Big O.
Big O's awesome.
I might want to purchase a Pearl of Power.
Hell yeah.
That's
a
pretty good.
excellent item to have.
Yeah,
Let me
I
change
think
the rarity on it.
it says it's uncommon, but I don't know.
Perfect. Yeah. $500.
Give me a second. I just want to make sure. But that's my last bit of money, so I want to make sure that's what I want.
That's a very good item to have.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. Let's do a Pearl of Power. I don't think I will regret that.
No, that's a very good one.
Yeah, and even if in the future you don't need it, you can always give it to someone else, another one of the spellcasters, or sell it back. You know what? I'm gonna end the session here as well.
Yeah.
Next time, you know what? Can I just push you guys a little further?
Sure.
Push you a
Yeah.
little further
Set us up for next session.
as you go to the outpost. Hang on, let me put this map up closer up.
Where's his little group icon?
As you head to Torg's outpost. Doom, 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 doom. Doom. Throw your character down.
Ooh.
Doom, 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 doom. All right. But yeah, next time you'll do a little exploration here, I guess. Short interaction. And then we'll see what happens.
All right.
I suppose we will.
All right, gang. You have a good night.
You too.
Yeah. Thanks for the game. That was really good.
Thank you. Mhm.
I am going on. I'm going to visit my sister for about 2 weeks, so I'll be unavailable for D&D stuff for like the next 2 weeks. Unfortunately,
Oh,
All right.
That's fine.
See. Yeah, in that case, we won't need to play next week. And after next week, I'll be on vacation in Jamaica, so you won't catch me here. That's for sure.
All right.
Ooh.
But yeah. All right, gang.
I've had some ideas for a couple like one pager one shots, so maybe we can do a few of those while people are away.
Yeah.
I've been eyeballing something called Nice Marines. I will share it. It sounds very good.
Nice Marines, huh?
Yeah, the setup is you are Space Marines, like for Warhammer 40k Space Marines, and all you know how to do is fight shit, and you have to help out like a tiny little town that you saved.
Interesting.
And that's really all I want to spoil because
Yeah,
everything else will happen in prep. So if you're away on Monday, maybe I'll see if we can run that, and we can go from there.
Alternatively, I have been looking into VTM 5e, but I haven't really made the purchase yet. But
BTM? What's that?
Vampire the Masquerade.
Oh shit! There's a 5e version for that? I thought they had their own battle system and stuff.
Yeah, it's the 5th edition. As in through 5 editions as well.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
I've been looking at that, trying to think about like doing that. It's a little bit more. It's a different system altogether.
Definitely.
But, it's interesting. It's a lot more role play heavy than it is.
Much more narrative heavy. Yeah.
Okay.
And
yeah, I'm interested. Definitely put me down as interested.
It's one of those things where I've been eyeballing and just like trying to like time the right purchase. Like I want to get it on Roll20, but they've like full priced the books and it's $150 for all 3.
Oof.
Or I could get like all 3 books for $100 physically, and I'm like,
man, yeah. I know, and I know Chuck wants to do a Shadowrun, and
Yeah,
I already
that's-
told him I'm signing up for it. So.
Yeah, Shadowrun is on my radar still.
Yeah. All right. See some of you guys later, or catch you on Twitter.
Yeah.
Have a good
see you
night.
later. Good
Have a
night.
good night, everybody.
later, guys.